Perfect. Ngivele ngadecide nje ukuthi mukele. Dweba ishiya ube grand. Dweba ishiya ube grand.
Drive me a desertion. No time to have you lurking. You make a back, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the right.
Hi guys, and thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, please don't leave without clicking the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that you can be part. Okay, so that you get notified every time I upload a new video, ne? Sharp, there's that. But also then you join a family. Then you're a part of the official squad. I'm feeling so great today, guys. So happy to be here. It's Heritage Day. That's the day that I'm filming this video, and like, oh, Diziva grand, man, Diziva grand. So yeah, guys, I don't want to waste any of your time. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Let's just get into the video. If you're like me, you clicked on this video because of the title. If you're like me, if uzithandela indaba ene ufana nam. And so I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to I'm just going to get straight into the story time. And yeah, guys, today, wow, because I'm wrong. Alrighty, so as you can tell from the title of this video, today's video is a story time, and it is a story about how I once, many moons ago, got dribbled by a married guy. Okay, so I'm about to tell you guys the story. Things have happened to us, and one of the things that have happened to us is being dribbled by a married guy. But if you stay till the end of the video, you'll realize that it's actually not that deep. It's not a deep story. Let me get right into it. So this story happened in 2014. So it was my matric year. I was matriculating that year, 2014, and it happened during the April holidays. So back in high school, from about grade 10 to grade 12, I was in boarding school. So I had just gone home for the April holiday, right? So that 1 week little shebang thing they give us in high school. So I had just gone home for the April holidays. And so you guys know that like that Freedom Day, yeah, April 27th of April, yeah. So it was like a long weekend. I think it fell on a long weekend that time. And so my parents had gone out of town to a wedding, and so I was home alone. Okay, so let me just like drill the story for you. So I was in boarding school. Home was Bloemfontein. So it was the time where we used to live with my cousin. She's still my favorite cousin. Love her so much. Mzala, if you're watching, she knows she's my wife. But for the purposes of this video, I'm going to call her Tembi. Tembi. I'm gonna call it Tembi. So Tembi and I were left home alone because my parents were gone to a wedding, right? So whenever I used to go home, I used to hook up with my friend. She was a very close friend of mine at the time. I'm gonna call her Sarah. So Sarah and I were so close, and we lived like not too far apart. Like we lived far apart, but it wasn't like too far apart. So every time it was like we literally used to walk to each other's houses. Perhaps we lived a good like 7 kilometer. It was a good 5 kilometers. Don't come for me, but 5 best fit like then see walk. So I'd walk to her house or she'd walk to my house. And so yeah, so it's not the same friend from the other video. It's a different friend, guys. Back then, being walker, like you can imagine, I had different friends, and to all my friends I'd walk to their houses. Like I was not afraid to walk. Okay, so sharp. So Tembi and I are home alone. We invite Sarah to come over to join us for the weekend because I mean we're home alone. Alright, sharp. So we're chilling. Tembi and I are chilling. Tembi, Sarah and I are chilling in the house. We just came back from church. So we're just chilling, you know, just eating lunch, just chilling. Next thing, Tembi gets a call, and then she's like, guys, I'm coming back. I'm going to OK, right? So there was a shopping center close by our house called OK. Like literally it was a walking distance. So maybe 2-minute walking distance, like under a kilometer at most, right? So it literally would take us like a good 30 to 45 minutes to go there, shop, and come home. Shop. So Tembi says she's going to OK, she's coming back. So we don't have a problem with that. Tembi goes. An hour passes, Tembi's gone. But you know, Sarah and I are chatting it up or whatever, you know, just catching up, we're just chilling, so we're not noticing actually time is going. 2 hours, 3 hours. Now we're just like, hell no, Tembi. Tembi, where are you? Oh, what Tembi? Sharp. So we call Tembi up and we're just like, Mugele, where are you? So Tembi's like, so when we call Tembi, it's loud where Tembi is. So we're like, Tembi. Kanti, says your papa, okay, like Tembi, and then, so Tembi's like, no, hey guys, whatever, I'm out, or whatever, should I come and fetch you guys? So we're like, come on and fetch us, girl. So she's like, okay, cool, she's coming to fetch us. So Tembi comes back, she's coming to fetch us to take us to where she is, obviously. So she fetches us, and then she fetches us and she's with this other guy. So we're not even gonna ask her who this guy is, like we didn't even ask for it. And then, where did you find, we were just like, okay, cool. This guy comes in a bakkie, right? So it's not even the bakkie's way, it's a 3-seater thing. It's the passenger and 1 seat. It doesn't even have that little extra. No, get two seats and then the back. So obviously, Sarah and I, Sia's Tanda, we're not getting into the back of the bakkie. So we all sit in the passenger seat. Three grown women in the passenger seat. Siya Puma. Okay. So we're sitting there. Okay, sharp. So now we're squashed kancane, but all we know is Moriyang Tengraya. You know. So we drive literally like what's it called, Tembi and I are from the same family, so we're both like, you know, plus size babies. Sarah was very, like, she still is, but she's very tiny. So like literally all 3 of us, like Sarah was like sitting like, you know, but Oksalayo, so we're going. So we get to this place. And so it was during the times when ANC was celebrating the 100 years. So they used to have like a lot of celebrations. So it's during those times. So we get to this place or whatever, it's celebrations. We see a lot of ANC people. So what happens is when we get to this place, we ditch the driver. So Tembi's like to us, guys, we're ditching this guy. So we're like, say what? So she's like, no, we're ditching him. Like what's happening now is he's boring me and we're ditching him. So now we're playing games. What's it called? At some point we walk him to the car, and then when we get into the car we jet off. Like it's just a weird thing, but eventually like we ditch him sharp. We don't have transport anymore. But we were responsible this time. We had brought money with us, right? So we ditched the driver. So we're just chilling. Hey, but the thing is now when we look around, like it's not really a vibe, because truly speaking, these are our parents. Like truly speaking, you know, ANC people are old as hell. So we're just sitting there like, what's actually happening? So now it's getting a bit boring. Then afterwards, I spot this guy. He's wearing a leather jacket, guys. He looks good. Like, okay, as full as South African beards get. So it's not full, but it's full for our standards. So like full beard. So obviously in a lily patch, but it's full, like Yazama. So this guy has a full beard. He's wearing a leather jacket. He's fresh. He's dancing. That's my husband. Like he didn't see me. I spotted him and I was just like, that's actually my husband. So I can see Khori, he's with the guys or whatever. Sharp. Okay, so then I go over to him and then I'm like to him, I like your jacket. Wawan. Gucci, I was in matric, so I don't know where. I wouldn't do that now. Like, frankly speaking, I wouldn't do that now. The 23-year-old me does not allow. But 17-year-old me, child. I can't even, like, I don't know what she was doing. Anyway, I go to that guy and I'm just like to him, listen, that jacket is shop hopping. So he's like, oh, okay, thank you. So I turn around and I walk away. So as I'm walking away, so then I turn around and I'm just like, okay. And so he's like, oh, hi. So he's like, hey, do you guys mind if do you guys want to join us so we can join you, whatever? So I'm just like, yeah, no, cool. So we, you know, join them or whatever. So now we're dancing. We're dancing. Fun times, fun vibes. So then afterwards, I don't realize this, but Tembi and Sarah are finishing our money to go home. So it was back before Uber days where you had to carry cash for a meter cab. And I remember in Bloemfontein, we had this strong connect, guys. And actually our parents connected us to this guy. I think it's called Lapis. it's like it was a meter taxi company. So we, like, my parents were friends with Lapis, the owner, whatever. So we always had their number. So anytime something was popping, we just call Lapis and say, you know what, take us home or whatever. So now Chelete ya Lapis Bomogele are finishing it. Hold on. So now it's time to go home, and so I'm like, okay guys, so should I call Lapis? So they're like, no, we don't have enough to go home. So I'm just like, what? You done made us ditch the driver. Now we're stranded, guys. We're actually stranded. So I'm just like, and then, so I'm what's it called, this guy over here. So let's call the guy Leather Jacket, since he was wearing a leather jacket. So Leather Jacket over here is us. Hold on. So he's like, no, don't worry, ladies. We can take you guys home. So we're just like, we don't know you. So he's just like, no, don't even like fret, don't even worry about it or whatever, we'll take you guys home, don't stress, we got you. So then eventually we're just like, you know what, okay, it's fine. So I take a picture of his number plate. I don't know why, I don't know what that was going to help. I don't know if in any, I don't know if I was gonna Google. I just took a picture of the number plate, and in my 17-year-old mind it made perfect sense, darling. So I take a picture of his number plate, we get into the car. So Leather Jacket is with his friend, and it's surprising because Leather Jacket and his friend had the same name, so we'll call them Leather Jacket and Leather Jacket's friend. So Leather Jacket and I we're vibing now. Do you get me? We're vibing, like, this is my man, I'm going to marry him. Like, we are vibing with Leather Jacket. I shop. So then he takes us out still. So he's just like, okay, yeah, the vibe here is getting a bit boring. Are you guys sure you want to go home? And of course we're home alone. So we're like, dude, show us around. So we go out, painting the town red. Note, Leather Jacket is now till death do us part for me. I'm joking, but we're vibing. Cool. We get to okay, so we get to this place, then it's time for us to leave. So they're buying us drinks, someone they, you know, buying us food, you know, it's a vibe. And then it's time for us to leave. Now it's time for us to go home. It's getting late. So anyway, we drive, they drop us off at home. So on our way home, right, Sarah and I are discussing, there's this wedding that's happening and we really want to go. But here's the trick. We live in Bloemfontein and the wedding is Tabanju, which is about an hour, 30 minutes or 2 hours away. I don't really remember. If you're from Free State, correct me if I'm wrong. So it's about 2 hours away. So we're just talking about, hey, tomorrow there's a wedding and we really want to go. This is where it is. What are we going to do, guys? Are we really going? Yeah, we're going. So then afterwards, Leather Jacket is like, don't worry, we'll fetch you guys and we'll take you. So we're like, what? So they're like, yeah, so can we come with? So we're like, of course. Guys, so our first date was at a wedding. Do you understand, Khore? Already it's set in the stars, Khore, you know, like till death do us part vibes, alright? So he's just like, no, we'll come and fetch you guys tomorrow. So we're like, dude, are you sure? Like, you don't even know us, like, are you sure? So he's like, no, like 100% sure. What time does the wedding start? Sharp. It starts at this time. Sharp. We'll be here in the morning. We'll come and fetch you at this time. I don't even remember exchanging numbers with him. We didn't, right? So in the night we're thinking, guys, do you really think it's like worth it to set an alarm and to bath? Do you really think these people will take us? So we're just like, hey, just think about it, what? Okay, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just have faith. Alright, so we wake up in the morning. Timmy and I first in the bath. We get dressed. We do our beats. Sarah, she baths. She does her beat. Beat done. Then afterwards, so before Sarah finishes, okay, beep beep, Leather Jacket outside. So now surely you're dependable. You're honest. What more would I want in a man? You're my forever. Like, clearly. They're outside, they're beeping already. Sarah's like making us late or whatever. Sarah, we get into the car, it's a vibe all the way 2 hours. So I want you guys to realize, the first time I met this person, we're already road tripping. It's a full road trip. Sharp. So we get to the wedding. So this wedding was very weird because it was filled from the back to the front. So the first like 3-4 rows were empty. Are we not walking in? And then I'm walking in with Leather Jacket. Alright? It's me, it's Leather Jacket, it's the others. We're walking like this. Like we're making appearances. Do you get me? We're making public appearances together. And my husband. We're walking. Singing. Sharp. Singing. Slally pambi. wedding, sharp. So then it's reception, right? So this is where things go south. So now we're at the reception place, and so people keep greeting Leather Jacket. Now I'm confused because you don't know these people. So people keep greeting him, and I'm like, dude, how do you know all these people? So he's like, no, actually home is Tabanju, like this is where I'm from, so I know a lot of these people. I'm just in Bloemfontein for work. So I'm like, oh, okay, interesting, cool. So we're chilling. So till this one lady comes, and she's just like to him, so hey, Leather Jacket, hey, how are you? Long time no see. Bye, you work. So I wanted to cool chat. I'm overhearing, but I'm also just focusing on my own things. Next thing this person asks, Leather Jacket, so where's your wife? Your what? Sing. So he's like, no, she's around. So he does around. So around maybe this vicinity, around. So I'm just like, what do you even mean? So she's like, oh yes. Bear in mind, I told you this was April. So then he's like, so this lady's like, so I heard you guys had a baby in December. I'm thinking, dang, my whole worldview. So he's like, yeah, no, they're around. So now I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I'm like to him, dude, are you married? So he's like, yeah, I thought you knew. So I'm like, you thought I knew you were married? So he's just like, yeah. So I'm just like, where would I have known that from? So he's just like, no, I just thought you knew. So also like the audacity of this person to come with people to a wedding in his hometown where his wife is. I don't want to discuss the dynamics. So eventually, so I'm just like, it's Chaile time, take us home. We're in Tabanj, we're 2 hours away from home. Two out, like we've left the city. We're out of the city. So I'm just like, take me home. So he's just like, nah, relax. It's not even that deep. Sharp. I stand up. I go outside. Tembi and Sarah run after me. Girl, what's happening? I tell them, what? Is he crazy? No, we need to leave. Eventually, he also comes outside. He's just like, DJ, overreacting. I'm just like, can we go home? So Leather Jacket's friend is the one who's driving. We drive that 2 hours. It's no longer like, I'm thinking to myself, hell no. So we get home. I still haven't given him my number, but Leather Jacket's friend and my cousin started vibing. So now Leather Jacket's friend has my cousin's number. Leather Jacket was calling every day from that time. Please, it's not even that deep. It's not even a 4-month-old Leseya. Like, you're actually supposed to be on paternity leave. You're still supposed to be at home at that point. So yeah, guys, I never saw him again, never spoke to him again, but truly speaking, he dribbled me, he lied to me, he's an imposter because he was supposed to be my husband. And yeah, guys, that happened as early as matric. So you can imagine my life. I'm joking, my life isn't even that deep. But yeah, guys, I just thought I'd tell you guys the story. It's not even that deep. I don't know if it's funny. I don't know if it's not. It's just a story. Just be woke, guys. Be woke. Actually, what you can do when you meet someone, right? Ubalahlekise kancane uthathe i-license yabo, uthathe ID number, SMS. There's a number. I'll put it here while I'm speaking. SMS it to this number. It will tell you if that person is married or not. Ngeke phela. Angeke. We can't live like this. We really can't. Anyway, I'm late for Heritage Day plans, and so I'm just going to speed right past this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah! This was such a rush. But yeah, guys, basically I got dribbled, and I don't know what else you want to know. I love you guys so much. Till the next one. Take it.